Greetings all and welcome back to the Rock On Dudes Video Network. James, your host here, back again on Tuesday, the 19th of August. I thought I'd come by and bring you a band that I was introduced to this past weekend by a good friend of mine, my mentor, and shout out to him for introducing them to me so I can give you Hillbilly Hellfire, the brilliant conglomeration of metal and Appalachian bluegrass music. You're going to love this, folks. Every single song gives me chills, and I can't wait for you to hear these three tracks. The tracks I'm going with today are Celtic Queens of Steam, which was released 2 days ago, according to my research, followed by a track called Mountain Justice from August 8th of this year. And I'm going to finish it out with a track called Spellbound, which was released in May of this year. So if you're ready for this, folks, I don't know if you are or not, because I wasn't, but now I'm loving it every bit that I'm hearing from this group, and they will be back. But here we go with Celtic Queens of Steam from Hillbilly Hellfire on the Rock On Dudes Video Network.
Bloodline of the Highland airships live in every pilot's dream. Pressure gauges guide her copper vessel through the storm clouds, wild and free. Captain Bridget of the Highland skies rules her domain from sky to sea. Steam-powered cisterns bound by Highland fire, brass and blood run through their veins. Three queens united by their Celtic honor, freedom flowing through the mountain range. They're the Celtic queens of steam and thunder, rulers of the Highland sky. Country hearts with rebel When the brass empire comes calling, Maeve stands ready on the rail. Steam cannon blazing, Celtic thunder, Highland war cry never Last came Maeve, the clockwork mother, wisdom flowing from her hands. Workshop filled with Highland magic, brass monocle surveying lands. Forging armies from her mountain anvil, copper soldiers born of fire. Sister Maeve creates the guardians, fulfilling Highland clan desire. Now the Highland sisters stand together, clockwork armies at their call. Three queens united by their Celtic bloodline, standing proud and standing tall. They're the Celtic queens of steam and thunder, rulers of the Highland sky. Country hearts with rebel spirits, where the copper eagles fly. Sisters bound by brass and metal, through the valleys they defend. Celtic queens of steam and glory, Highland sisters without end. Steam and glory never die. Celtic queens rule Highland sky. Highland working miller's mill, same family running since 51. Sheriff's pocket lined with their dirty bills, but tonight it all comes undone. Daddy lost his pension when the books went clean. Mama coughing from the chemical steam. Courthouse steps where justice dies, while the rich man's truth molds up dry. They think we're hayseeds too dumb to fight, think we'll swallow poison and say goodnight. But mountain blood runs deeper than gold, and the story's getting old. Mountain justice when the law won't come. Mountain justice will do what must be done. You can't hide behind your money and name. When the people rise, nothing stays the same. Mountain justice. Mountain justice. Factory smoke in children's lungs, poison water where the creek once run. Bought our politicians' blood on their hands, forgot something about mountain lands. We don't break easy and we don't bend. This corruption's gonna meet its end. From the holler to the courthouse square, retribution hanging in the air. They poisoned our wells and stole our ground, thought our voices wouldn't make us sound. But Appalachian fury runs mountain deep, promises we aim to keep. Mountain justice when the law won't come. Mountain justice will do what must be done. You can't hide behind your money and name. When the people rise, nothing stays the same. Mountain justice. Mountain justice. Dead miners calling from the mountain deep. Their voices echo secrets they still keep. Thunder rolling across the ridge. Time to settle every grudge. Ghostly lanterns light the way for debts that must be paid today. Morning breaks on a different town, where the mighty have been brought down. Mill wheel turning honest now. Sacred oath and binding vow. Children playing by clean streams fulfill their grandparents' dreams. But in the holler shadows grow some debts the mountains bound to know. We were hayseeds, they said, too dumb to fight, but we brought the darkness to the light. Mountain blood runs deeper than gold, and the story's yet untold. Mountain justice when the law won't come. Mountain justice wielded what had to be done. Couldn't hide behind your money and name. When the people rose, nothing changed. Mountain justice. Mountain justice. Mountain justice. Ancient circles drawn in midnight dew, whispered words that pierce the shadows through. Candles flicker neath the crooked trees, conjuring powers on the mountain breeze. Her eyes reflect the flames that rise and fall as moonlight answers to her spectral call. Fingers trace the patterns of the stars, breaking through reality's thin bars. Elements respond to her command as darkness dances across the troubled land. Spellbound by the rhythm of her chant, moving to the cadence of her dance. Shadows twist and sway to ancient song. Magic pulls the willing souls along. Souls along. Souls along. Smoke and ember weave a sacred trance as spirits join her in unholy dance. Mountain secrets hidden deep in time, awakened by her incantations rhyme. The forest trembles with each spoken word. Power flows where once no life was stirred. Crystalline enchantment fills the air, mystical vibrations everywhere. The veil between
Now tell me that was not enjoyable. Hillbilly Hellfire here on the Rock On Dudes Video Network with Spellbound, of course, and we started the set off with Celtic Queens of Steam, and in the middle was Mountain Justice. So, just to let you know, this band will be back here. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe a playlist is in order. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you come up with something clever. I might think of something before you, but I'll always check the comments. So let me know. Let me know what you thought of the septet. Because, as I said, they will be back. And until next time, this has been James saying thank you for coming. Please like, subscribe, share, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next video, which, as you can see in the upper right hand corner, will be my monumental 350th video. And until next time, my friends, rock on, dudes!